Okay, so I wanted to talk about this whole cyberbullying issue that's been in the news a lot lately, especially since the events at the Staten Island teen, Amanda Cummings, who was pushed and bullied to the point that pretty much she felt there was no other way out other than through suicide. She was not a singularity in this. It's an everyday deal. Kids, teenagers, and even adults deal with bullies of all shapes and sizes every day from all different places, like in person or online. And what really gets to me about this whole deal is not only that Amanda was bullied, but that the day after she passed away, there was a memorial page set up for the sole purpose of pretty much bashing her memory, or quote unquote trolling, as they call it. It's really sick. I mean, seriously, all these little creeps sit at their computers and they get their rocks off by bashing the memory of someone's daughter who passed away and think it's funny. Sites like 9gag and others like it, it's really a testament to how uncivilized civilization has become. I mean, let me ask you so-called trolls a question. How would you feel if your mom, your dad, your sister or your brother, or whoever was closest to you died, and someone bashed their memories? You wouldn't like it. You wouldn't be happy at all about it. I mean, and this happens to thousands of others. It wasn't just her. I think statistics are something like 4,400 teenagers a year kill themselves because of immature BS like this. It's the third leading cause of death among teens, and it's the second largest cause of things like depression, anorexia, and other serious psychological issues. And there's nothing being done about it. Like, not one thing that makes a difference. These creeps do this, and they get away with it so easily. I mean, these guys really deserve to be locked away so they can see just what it's like to be pushed around. I mean, you think it don't matter what you say, you think that they'll deal with it, that they'll get over it. Well, newsflash, it's not that simple. It hurts, and it causes major emotional damage. And then you can sit there and bash a dead girl and have no shame, no remorse. You don't even deserve to be called human for the inhumane crap you people do. I mean, just because someone's different, because they're a little bit heavier or smaller, whether they're black or white, rich or poor, you find a reason to hate. It ain't just a matter anymore these days about hating somebody because of skin color. You hate them because of the fact that they're different in any way. And what you do is a hate crime. Fact of the matter is, we all bleed red. We all have feelings. Maybe not some of y'all with the normal stuff you do and have no feelings whatsoever about it. You prey on the weak. And I pray and will do all in my power to help legislation get passed to criminalize bullying in all its forms. This trolling stuff, you know, those of you wanting the same thing as far as trying to get something done about this, I advise you to look up ways in your local government to help push a legislation get passed. I mean, together, if we stand united, we can make a difference. These websites like 9gag, they claim they can do this because of freedom of speech to say what they will, but in turn are freely allowed to harass and bully and post things that are on the same level as hate crime material. And then it does so much psychological damage that people go out, teenagers, and they're killing themselves. It's sickening. I mean, honestly, you enjoy doing this stuff? I don't understand you people. 9gag, you trolls, you all deserve to be shut down. Now, as for anybody out there who's dealing with bullying in all its forms, whether it's in person or online, I beg you, never resort to suicide or hurting yourself. There are people out there who care. Just, you have to find someone to talk to. You're not alone. And no matter what anyone tries to tell you, you are loved. I mean, your family loves you. You have friends that I'm sure love you. God loves you. And half the people that's going to watch this video I've never personally met. But I'll tell you one thing. I love you for the simple fact that you're different. If you ever need to talk to anyone, like, you can go to your school and find your counselor. There, look up online, find people maybe in your neighborhoods that can help, that just listen. I recently put up a website called Anewhope.9k.com. There's links and tips on places you can go there for help. I put my own personal email up there just in case anybody ever needs someone to talk to. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I myself was a target for bullies in high school, and those were days where we didn't have to deal with cyberbullying because Facebook didn't exist. MySpace didn't come out until a year after I graduated, and I was just dealing with pretty much face-to-face bullies. And though, even with that alone, there was days that I just wanted to end it all. But I pushed through. I persevered. I know how it feels. I know it hurts. I know what it's like to have someone tell you they hate you, or they call you fat, or that you deserve to die, you don't deserve to breathe their air, to be pushed around, knocked around. I understand. And it hurts. And it's gonna hurt. It'll never be easy to deal with. But just know this, you're never alone. Um, to the family of Amanda Cummings and all the other families out there who've lost children to similar circumstances, such as cyberbullying or being pushed around, depression, my heart truly goes out for you. And I'm sorry you had to lose your daughter or your sons to things like this. A parent should never have to bury their child, and it's really sad. Um, we all need to stick together, and everybody just needs to come together and try to do what they can do to get this stuff criminalized, to get these websites like 9gag taken down. But my heart goes out to you all, as well as my prayers. And those of you, like I said, who are bullied, you're not alone. There's plenty of us out here who will stand with you, who will stand up for you. Don't ever resort to taking your own life as a way out. There's so many more options. There's other ways around it. And there is help. You are loved. You're cared for. Even if it's by people you may never have met, such as myself. We're here for you.